Hey guys, Zeramus555 here. I'm just coming to you with a deck profile. I know it's been quite a while. Once again, it's the summer, and I always make the same excuse, so I don't even know why I'm saying anything. Anyways, yeah, the deck profile is going to be just, I'm doing a couple actually, but the first one I want to do is an update on windups. I did bring this to local champs on Saturday, and I ended up going 3-1-1 in Swiss, which I ended up being 4th overall. And it was a small locals. It's only like 20 people. It was local champs. We have them every I don't know, 4 times a year or something. Sorry for the sound in the background. That is the dryer, or the washing machine, I should say. I'm doing laundry, so I figured this would be a good time to do some deck profiles. Anyways, yeah, the deck did really well. This is not the build I ran at champs. I was borrowing a couple cards from B-Man, so I will tell you guys what I did run differently. And there are some things that I actually didn't like about the build I ran, which I would change. But overall, the deck ran really well. The draw to Boojins was kind of a lame matchup, but I just, like, there were so many draws that day, guys. Like, this format is so bad because there's just so much grind going on, and the matches generally go about 40 minutes. Like, there was no stalling or anything. It's just that, you know, there's so much, like, okay, draw one, set, pass. Like, you just can't do anything because there's so many back rows and whatnot, which is unfortunate because windups can play around back rows really well. My wins were, what did I beat? I 2-0'd Pearson playing Monarchs. He was being a mega troll and just being a dick overall, but I 2-0'd him, and then he just kind of stomped out all salty. So if he had beat me, he would have topped and I wouldn't have. So that was kind of satisfying. And then I did also beat Fire Kings 2-0. Yeah, and the Boojins were draw, and then I lost to Watson playing, who ended up going to the finals with Hat. Hat's really my only bad matchup. Like, I have generally a good matchup against everything in the game. Hat's a little rough just because of the hands, and Ice Hand is a problem. It does pick off my back row, and it obviously gets underneath, you know, Messenger of Peace, which is a big problem. The hands in general have just wrecked this format. The hands in Soul Charge are just such a mistake on Konami's part. It wasn't. I wouldn't even say this is a fun format, unfortunately. But anyways, I'm gonna get on with the deck profile. I know you guys are probably waiting for this. So starting off, you have 3 Wind Up Rabbit, pretty standard. I am using the Pro Mat sleeves now. I actually gotta say these sleeves are pretty nice. I still hate this stupid thing though. But I mean, what can you do? And then it's all pretty standard. 3 Shark. 1 Mage, MVP, obviously. If you know how to abuse that thing, it's just so crazy. 1 Warrior. I ended up drawing him a couple times in the day, but I think one of those games I won and the other ones I lost. So drawing Warrior can kind of suck. 2 Tour Guides. These are actually 2 Soul Charges in my build at the tournament. I would only run 1 Soul Charge, though. I would definitely change that in the future. 2 Cardcar Ds. These were fantastic. Really, really liked them. So glad I'm running them. So that's it for the monsters. 15. The original was 13 at the tournament. 3 Wind Up Factory, obviously. Best card of the day. This won me so many games. Messenger of Peace. This card is awesome. Absolutely love it. I will never play this deck again without Messenger of Peace. So it's way too strong. 2 Pot of Duality. Perfect number. I did play 3 MST. These were really good all day as well. I love MST in this deck. I think it's kind of necessary. 1 Shard of Greed. I believe I took this out for, oh shoot, what was it? I dropped this for, I think it was a Black Horn of Heaven. Oh no, I dropped it and a Fiendish Chain for 2 breakthrough skills. The breakthrough skills were good. I did have one game though where I had breakthrough skill set and I was playing against the Boojin guy, and I would have won that game too, and I probably would have, I would have 2-0'd him. But it was breakthrough set instead of Fiendish Chain. If it was the 3rd Fiendish Chain like I was originally running, I would have won that game. So that was kind of disappointing. But I just bumped it back to 3 Fiendish Chain. Like, I don't really like breakthrough skill, to be completely honest. Mind Control I'm now running. It's really good in here. Book of Moon and Dark Hole. Dark Hole is really strong all day too. It's very underrated, this format. For traps, 3 Fiendish Chain. Like I said, I was running the 2 Fiendish Chain and 2 breakthrough. I will cut that out and run. Like I said, sorry, I would cut those out. I would never run 2 breakthroughs in here again. I just don't think breakthrough, like, I get why everyone likes it, and I think it's really good that you can, like, chain it during the end phase of your turn, or, like, chain it to a monster, but I think it's better in decks where you're running like big monsters and you're afraid of like Ophion or stuff that's going to stop you like Logia and Dolka. I originally just played the breakthroughs because there was a guy playing Evils who ended up actually winning the tournament. Congratulations, Norm, if you watch this. I'm really proud of you. That's pretty awesome. Evils are one of my favorite decks, so it's pretty sweet. But yeah, like it's good against decks like that, but other than that, I just don't think it's really necessary. 2-dimensional Prison. The 1 Compulse. D Prison was great all day as well, by the way. Bottomless. Torrential Tribute. This is one of the best decks for Tori. I just started game off with my favorite play, which is like the Tour Guide Factory Torrential play, and I did actually get it off, which was pretty funny. Solemn Warning and 2/7 tools. This actually lost me a game against the Hat player. No, I did not 7 tools Sanctum. I'm not bad. I was down 1,000 life points. I had 7 tools set, and I played a card, and he actually chained, I think it was Wiretap or something, and I had 7 tools set, and I couldn't respond because my life points were low enough, and I couldn't play it. And if it was a Wiretap, I would have possibly still been in that game. I actually had advantage that game, too, so that was kind of disappointing, but I don't own Wiretaps, unfortunately, so that's as good as she gets. So anyways, that's the main deck. It was 40 cards. I will have it down below if you guys want to check it out. The extra deck, 1 Gaia Dragon, 1 Tyrus, and 1 Volcasaurus. Now, I was running Ragna Zero at the tournament, but to be completely honest, I was actually really disappointed with the card. I never brought it out once, even though I did play Boojins and stuff. There was a Noble Knight guy there. I actually would... I was testing a game afterwards against Dan, who was playing Lightsworn, and I got him down to 800, and then I realized I wasn't running Cowboy, so I couldn't burn him for game, and I'd already wasted my Volcasaurus, and he had just he had a Felgram with no materials on the board, and I couldn't get over it, and if I had Cowboy, I would have won the game, and then I realized afterwards, I'm like, one of the best cards I actually ran in my extra deck, that a lot of people just forget about, but it's still really good right now. But I ran it at that Regionals 2 years ago, and it put in a lot of work, was Adrius, and there was a lot of games the other day that I wish I was running in the rank 5, and I think I'd just run Adrius. I really like him. He puts in work, and he would have actually, if I just summoned him, I could have just popped the Felgran, and I could have just swung for game with everything. But I still don't like Cowboy in here. Like, very rarely do I get my opponent down to 800. It doesn't happen often enough to run the card, and I feel like his attack effect isn't that great either, because I believe it does target. So I don't know, I'm just not really a huge fan of it. For rank 4s, we have Black Ship, Full-Time Papal Operative, Diamond Direwolf, Digusto Emerald, Maestro. This would be 101. I was playing 101 that day. It put in a lot of work. I was borrowing it from Brendan, but Maestro's my budget player replacement. Dweller. That's it for rank 4s, and then rank 3s, I would not change this at all. Leviathan Dragon, Leviair, Alucard, Invoker, obviously put in a lot of work, and Zenmane's really good as well. So that's the deck profile, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I still think windups are great. I really hope that we get something back on this upcoming ban list. I think that we need Boat back, to be completely honest. I don't think he does a whole lot. I mean, obviously, if you open Tour Guide and Shark, you have a really nasty turn 1 play, but Tour Guide, Shark, and Factory is even more devastating, but I feel like Windups hasn't done anything in quite a while, even though they are a very good deck, so I think that it's something that could potentially come back, or, we can maybe get a second mage or something, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and keep an eye out. I will have a Lightsworn deck profile and a Evil deck profile up for you shortly. Thanks. Peace.